Hey guys, it's Talking coming at you with another game of Terraria. And we're just hanging out, doing our thing, doing our own brand of the game. We need to get some stone so that we can, like this grass roof isn't working right because it's getting vines everywhere, which messes with the light distribution. And then also, like, we gotta like do some fishing things. There's all sorts of nonsense that we gotta do. So we're just gonna gradually, do some of it. First of all, though, the most important thing is we have to catch this goldfish. Never should have come here. Alright, so the fisherman dude lives way on the other side of things on this way, so we're gonna go that way and see if he will give us a quest that we'll be able to complete. And in the event that he does, we will pursue it, and if not, we'll take our bat and go elsewhere. Of course, we can just walk on top of water. We're very casual like that. We don't have any sprint boots. I don't know where to get them. I had them in a previous playthrough, but I don't remember how that happened. Alright, so there's going to be a nice blizzard to go through. Perhaps that will, lead to riches? Question mark. It could. So we've only done like one quest for this kid, and there's bound to be more to do, right? There just has to be more. No, I've been told there are many quests, and we're gonna pursue some of them. We're gonna destroy a bunch of vines, because otherwise you can't see so good. Old man, he is very insulting. You just can't go down there or they murk you. Devastating. Flying fish, which was carrying a glow stick. That's just a thing they all do. Little known fact about the flying fish. Bioluminescent. And here we walk through the land of corruption on the way to the beach of fishing. When we ended last session, we were doing so good. We put like everything in the proper boxes before we ended. And the money either doesn't exist because I'm broke or it's in the piggy bank, don't know which doesn't matter because it's not with me, which means I don't have to worry about it. It's always nice when me in the past does a favor for me in the future. It doesn't always go that way. Hey, KP. Hey, Luke. How's it going? No, not fishing for anything in particular. Just trying to do quests for the dude. And, barring that to, just acquire treasure, plant trees, that kind of thing. Alright, so this is the Sky Lake one. This must have been, I probably talked to him last time and then teleported home to end it, because we can't do that because I don't know how to get to a Sky Lake. But yeah, like the other time that I played Terraria, I never really fished very much, so I figured, hey, why not fish some? We got our little slime banners here. We can sit on the toilet and fish the night away. You know, I'm told that you get better fishing bonuses for doing this, and I believe whoever told me. You just gotta wait, and then eventually you will catch a wonderful trout. If you have a gravity potion, you could fly till you get one. Ah, that does make sense. Yeah, I've never been to one before. I regret the problem with this dolphin, but the last time I tried to save a dolphin, it ended up looking like I did something wrong, which I didn't. You know, they're mammals, they'll be fine. It's not like they can't breathe out of water or anything. Plus, it's raining. It'll still be nice and wet. Because you could bounce like that out of the water, and that, you know, that probably won't exactly get you to a sky island, but maybe it might let you see the bottom of it. I don't know how high up they are. Because with the super water bounce, you can only see that high, though. So you worry about the beach for later on, it's so close to the corruption? Yeah, you know, we might have to just make another one over there that's also right next to the corruption. So you turn your starting village way back went into one with a lot of dynamite. Yeah, I mean, I could just build one up, right? Nothing could stop me from building a sky island and then breaking, you know, the way to get up there. Nothing except my own, like, inability to do it. We could just make a rope. Yeah, we might need to build this kid a house on the other side of everything, huh? I don't think this is going to be good for him. Y'all are probably right. Alright, well, that's certainly a way to do things. get far enough down to get to, like, hardened sand, then you go to the side. But until there, you know, it's, you know, we should probably have a potion for this kind of deal. But, given that going up is fast, and, you know, because it's, like, buoyant, we actually might be able to get very high up into the sky here. Oh, as far as you know, they don't generally spawn above the ocean. Well, that's a shame, because this would be an excellent way to find them. And just on time, we get breath. Huzzah! Haven't found the water duplication ditch? No, I don't suppose so. Or a bunch of water or lava too. Ah, I see. A bunch of obsidian could be nice. It is very pretty. Takes a little bit of explaining. I see. No, I have not become acquainted with it yet. I remember how rousing and like full of wonder I felt when I learned that I could like in Minecraft just like put two source blocks together and then create infinite water. I was like, oh, this is real good stuff here. Although just because of scale, I can't imagine messing around with water in Terraria will be nearly as fun as doing it in Minecraft, but it could still be pretty fun. Water world, nice. I don't want to act like I didn't like the movie. I did like the movie. I just didn't think it was good. Even when I was young, I didn't think it was good, exactly. I desperately wanted it to be. What's a cooler idea than Waterworld? Just like a fun theming sort of thing. I could see that. There are like specific seeds in Terraria, right? I remember people telling me that there were like a couple once upon a time. I never checked out any of them, but that were special or unique in some way, you know, that were tied into some existing idea. Or even like challenge seeds, I guess, that were built in. This is well before any of that. I see. I see. In the before times. Hey, Tiny Zilla, how's it going, dude? So you're excited you got a field trip coming up? Awesome, awesome. It's always interesting what cool places they can find. Depending. A fairy, oh no! I hope the pickaxe doesn't hit them, that would make me feel very bad. Again, we'll do special themes and graphics for Halloween and Christmas. Yeah, I played on like Christmas, I think. Maybe on Christmas Day. Of last year, maybe not exactly on Christmas, but I did like I checked out the holiday thing. I remember because I hadn't played it in a bit, and I did look at it. Yeah, I don't think I would play it in the Halloween event. No, in Arkansas they have this very, very cool cavern system called the Blanchard Springs Caverns, and it's like, you know, it's a cave underneath the ground, and it's a really, really, really big cave under the ground, and we got to go to that in school, and I always thought that was a great time. We walked under. There, Tiny. Yeah, it was so wonderful, and you know, it's big enough and deep enough down underground where it becomes like a consistent temperature year-round, which I always thought was fascinating. You know, I had already been familiar with the concept, you know, from like, you know, reading Walden whenever I was a little kid, but oh, well, that hurt. Please let me. Alright, fine. I'll build a rope. You've convinced me. I'm like, there's metals here. I see them. I see the metals. And they must give me their essence. For I need to make a bow. My bow's kind of crummy. I mean, I don't want to say it in front of it, but it is. It's just an old bow, and I could get a better one, maybe. Maybe not out of iron. I probably have enough platinum for a bow, though. This place out in Arizona. He visited this cave connected to an aquifer or something. That sounds cool. And the cold air would come up. Sweet. This stuff's so cool to me. Yeah, if I don't want to I don't want to make some claims, but if memory serves, Rattles Magoo, if memory serves, Blanchard Springs Cavern is like the largest underground cave system in the USA. I think that's true. It's huge. You go down, and then like when they flick on like some lights, and then you realize that it is just like, you go down, and even though they've explained to you that it's going to be cavernous, that it's going to be just sports stadiums of space, they flick on the lights and you just look up and down and all around, and you're just like, oh wow, this is huge. A very cool place. Alright, so what does he sell? Bone arrows, blue counterweights. This is the yo-yo guy, that's right. Alright. With 1,000, Hey, a heart! Marvelous! That's serendipity right there. And then another one! Hey! That's not too bad, hey! We get 2 hearts. They were hanging out next to each other. Takes us up to just 1 away from max, I think. I think 400 is the max health. You know, we should have given us a way to get back to here, but, I mean, the adventuring is more important than finding a way out. So you wonder if they added a way to grow moss? I don't know that I've seen moss at all. Oh, the blue stuff on the walls. So this here as well. Okay. And of course, we've already been down to this cave system on that side. Which means there might be fruitful things to search for over here. Boxes? Little boxes on the hillside? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Hey, look at that. A nice back-to-back thing, and we're up here hanging on top of these. Oh, well, that almost went well. Mother Slime is destroyed into constituent slimes. Is this a bone skeleton statue? This will make a fine addition to my collection. KP, you say the 3 games you keep going back to over and over: Terraria, Minecraft, and Stardew. Love the Terraria element in the Horde of Items. Yeah, for sure. Man, Stardew's a great game. I've only played it the one time, you know, for 150 hours. But I sometimes think of how it could be nice to start another farm up. I don't know if I'm very interested in going back to the one. I didn't get to like 100% completion, but you know... Oh no, I fell down. But I thought doing it a different way could be interesting, you know, because I didn't know what I was doing the first time, and doing it in a little more of a focused way could be interesting, or just, you know, finding somebody different to marry. I don't know if I want to go into the evil corporation. I actually physically never walked into the whole store for my whole playthrough for 150 hours. But you make a moss farm with all the colors so you can grow more. Cool. But Minecraft, yeah, you know, I've only found all 3 of these games in the last year. Terraria, if I can ever work out how to deal with the inventory, which I'm sort of getting better with, you know, just seeing the buttons on the screen and all. It's an enjoyable game for me, but I don't know. Perhaps once I play it more, I'll find, like, where all the replayability that I would look for is it. But, like, I just sort of like puttering around a little bit. I guess if I was good, I could, like, be more objective-based and be more interested in, you know, like, how quickly things were happening, or playing on the higher difficulties or whatever, but... My first time in Stardew, because I had, like, seen at the community center that they needed, like, 5 of the, you know, gold star things of whatever vegetable, I was like, I need to save all of my good vegetables. This is before I even knew that iridescent stars existed. And whenever I figured it out, I still, like, basically didn't sell them. I just, like, kept them in a box. So even, like, at the beginning of the game when I needed money, I was like, no, I can't sell my good vegetables. What if the community center needs them later on? But, I mean, my early Stardew play must have been very funny. Because I was like, I didn't appreciate a lot of elements. And I didn't want to ever eat food for energy. I was like, no, what if I need it? So I would just go out and work, and I would, like, you know, till some crops. I would watering can them. I would run out of... I would go all the way to, like, passing out stamina, and then I would go lay down. It would be like 8:30 a.m. And that's what a huge part of my early time was. I didn't know that the mine was there for a long time, because I had tried to go originally and it was blocked off, and then whenever it got unblocked, I just, like, didn't go. So I was, like, walking around trying to find rocks on the farm because I was afraid of running out of stone and stuff. Oh, it was a wonderful time. Mushroom logs, yeah, I got onto that, and then once I figured out the pickling jars and the fermenting kegs for juices and wines and stuff, like, just very, very, very easy to macro up your money once you get access to those technologies. Because, like, when you get, like, or, like, the drier things for the mushrooms are good too, but just, like, being able to get your mushroom preserves, your pickled everything, because then everything you grow gets so much more valuable. But I was playing it, and one of my friends who had basically recommended it to me, I had heard of it before, but I was playing it basically on their recommendation whenever I was playing it then. And they didn't even realize that, like, the master room was there with all of those cool abilities, so they actually, like, played the game again because of, like, me talking about playing it, which is a cool feeling. You played as Grandpa. The ghost was huge misunderstanding. I love that. Yeah, it's like, me me not going into the store for the corporation wasn't really a self-imposed challenge as such. It was like, that guy, what's his name? Maurice? Anyway, like, I just hated him when I first met him, and they were like, that was the corporation that we worked for at the beginning, and I didn't want to, like, be supporting him. I'm like, look, that's not part of the fantasy, is to, like, actually, like, think that your old bosses were good, actually, after you finally get out. Morris, not Maurice. Yes, my fault. Crazy old Morris. Oh, you say this is brand new? Oh, okay. But yeah, there was so many, like, small things that would happen, and, like, just Stardew was a wonderful game. And then, like, I would get super into, you know, going into the mine, and I would just, like, you know, just go in there and be fighting, and that was just a blast. Got a Hellbat. Maybe we can get a better Bat. This Bat is a dangerous Bat. That's pretty good, right? 2% crit, 6 damage, that's fine. But you can get a Bat that's like faster and swinging. It will never be that fast. Bats are always a little slow. They are, of course, the best named of all things. The Bat, except the substitutes. Whoops. That could have been done better. Man, I gotta stop doing that. Alright, and then here we get to where we've already been, so we'll just be able to chill, fight some dudes, make some money, or rather, get to the end of the line and realize we have plenty of dirt. Plenty of dirt. Enemies! Hiya! Farm that earns 2 million in the days without using edge to the basement? That is impressive. Catching the legend in the first year multiplayer? Wow. Yeah, whenever they just dropped like the, oh, by the way, he got messed up in a POW camp, I'm like, oh, this is quite a severe thing. Oh, a little voodoo doll thing. Well, we'll just hold on to that, no reason why. You are a terrible person. We'll just put it there into the cosmetic slot. It's just a little doll on our belt. Don't ask why. They almost got me. They almost got me. The very clear Dwarven history that very clearly has a super dark side. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in Stardew. I quite liked it. And a lot of the characters, you know, like, they're really well done. There's There's a lot to love about the game. And the music's just brilliant. Just so good. So many of the festivals are a lot of fun. I would, like, forget to go all the time. I would be, you know, doing my thing on the farm and then just, like, forget to go. But even whenever I needed money in Stardew, I would still have just the most random stuff. Just so many things. Oh, well, there you go. I got too into thinking about how many it was. I had several thousand coffee beans. Just many thousands of them. Like a whole lot. To the point where once when someone was looking at them and it was just like a box of them, they were like, wow, that's a lot of coffee. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. In my basement for like the wine aging things, we just had like a box with like hundreds of wines waiting to be put into the things. Wines we would never ever have the time to put in there. Just coffee beans indeed, you know. People, because like this was right when I was playing, you know, Minecraft more than ever back in the beginning era. So people were like, are you gonna plant a lot of wheat? And you know, I tried and it was fine. It's just not like, it's not the same, is it? It is the best button in the world. That button is gonna let me actually play this game. Without it, I would never make it. We need more boxes. But we don't need to make them right now. I mean, it would be good. Yeah, the quick stack, like, I'm gonna actually just be able to play this game, like, basically as long as I want. Because if I don't get mad at the inventory, especially if I can maintain a little bit of discipline about losing my money, which I don't love, but really it's just like having too much junk in my inventory that really stresses me out and makes me not want to play. Are we just gonna sell this lycanthrope, these goldfish? Is she gonna eat them? You know, we might as well. We caught them. Why put them into a box? We're gonna sell her this bird. You know, we're gonna sell her this shrimp. Why not? Eat up. We're gonna sell you this gray pressure plate. Good. Good. She's mad at me because it's nighttime or full moon or something. Oh, now you can get a dog license, though. So, good. Because we already had a cat license, of course, and now, a dog license. Marvelous. Stardew Valley, just mushrooms, yeah. I actually, once I got the mushroom log tech done, because I got foraging, like, that was one of the first things that I had gotten a lot of. I intentionally limited myself from building too many of them. I mean, I had, you know, a few dozen, but I became conscious that if I macroed up just that hardwood, that I would, yeah, because you just maximize your moss, you get your mahogany seeds down, you know, it's really easy to just make a ton of money, because then you don't even really... And then, once you get, you know, your, all of the items are purple thing, you know... For the aesthetics, yes, indeed. I just like the spots. No, some of the mushrooms, they you know, they don't exactly look wholesome. It's like, is that fly amanita? And we're just like turning it into a thing and selling it. No, they don't let you pickle the red ones. It's the purple ones that are the expensive ones. That's right. And then, like, once I figured out, like, you could put the trees around them to power them up, and then you get, like, a 4 block of them and have, like, the wild trees around, like... Buy the mushroom seeds now. Yeah, I figured it was something like it gives you the event. No, I don't think you get it from the event, but you can get it from maybe foraging levels to build the mushroom logs out of like the hardwood and stuff, and then it's quite easy to put it all together. All right, what was I doing here? That's right, we went and died. And there's Abby. She's back with us. Okay, so it was there to there that it's almost built over, and here, basically not at all. No, that was just that section that we were connecting, so that's fine. Let's try to make a better bow, right? Right. Throw it in the luau's too. Okay. I guess there's nothing in any of these chests we can craft with. Okay, well, if we're over here, maybe they're too far away from it. Okay, so I can get a platinum bow that's dramatically stronger than those, but a demon bow, a war axe of the night. That sounds pretty metal. And it's a 75% power axe. But all of these take the demonite bars that I have on very short supply. It's for trees. Oh yeah, you know, that makes sense. Because it's an axe. Fisher of Souls? Oh, that seems wasteful. That doesn't mean it's not awesome. Alright, we should make platinum greaves. 25 bars? Alright, we should make a platinum bow. The platinum bow takes 7 bars. So we'll do that. And get a bow that's more than twice as good. And then we can make platinum pants. And get 4 more defense points out of it. say I shouldn't worry about the demonite too much. Okay. Ali, the dog has arrived! I don't know that I enjoy fishing, it was just a thing I hadn't done and I wanted to pursue it, because I was thinking specifically about Stardew, where I, like, avoided fishing for a long time and then it ended up being really important. Yes, the Fisher of Souls. Friendship with reinforced fishing pole is ended. And Mally's is a yo-yo, probably. Alright, I just need, like, some regular stone. I don't have any, do I? I have 2,000 of it. Not hooks. That doesn't go here. Only the things that go here. Fish the legend on year 1 just in time for the last day. Finally got a terrain. That was awesome. Yeah, I did not get that fish. I didn't catch any of the legendary fish. The fish were the last thing for me to finish the community center, I'm pretty sure. Turns out a dirt roof is terrible. Stuff will just grow on it. Oh, you can use stone and just place it over the dirt and knock it away. Well, I sure wish I had known that. Well, it's still nice to figure out. Alright, well that definitely makes this a lot easier. Oh, Luke, that's a real grown river joke there. The block swap is very nice. I'm glad I figured it out. Whoops. Well, you know, a little bit of a higher ceiling won't hurt them. I bet they'll be happy with it. Have I tried using purification powder on the ebon stone of the corruption? You know, I guess I will. Control. Sure enough, yeah. When it's all at one level, it's pretty useful. But you know, if you wanna. Now, with proper nice dirt floors, a nice cat license, now we only have to fix this side, which is probably all wood houses, because that was over here when we were starting out. Yeah. Oh, Ollie the dog. Hello, dog. Who's a good dog? We pet the little dog. This dog will really annoy my dog, because my dog's name is Wally, and this dog's name is Ollie. Dryad's house is broken now. Oh no! Ah, because it got taller there, yeah. Good eye. Alright. They're all in good shape. They can all do what they have to do. And now, with our new stone, we can place the bone skeleton statue right where it needs to be. Say it's nice to build the housing all over for the pylons. Yeah, I can definitely see how, in the long run, it would be more interesting to have, you know, like, good themed housing for the characters. But right now, like, I'm just proud that I built houses at all. When I first played it, I built, like, 2 places, maybe 3 for NPCs, and everybody was like, you should build more, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm just doing my thing, guys. Don't worry about it. So to have, like, plenty of housing, that's like a great accomplishment for me. Hello, penguin. Make yourself a brick at least. Whoa, la dee da. La dee da. You manually place wiring all over the map. Yeah, when I first saw that thing, I was like, oh, teleporter, that's cool. And then someone was like, you'll have to, like, wire it all together. You know, like the redstone thing in Minecraft you won't learn. And I'm like, oh, right. If the villagers educated about wins does. A true gentleman. Hello, Scorpion. How would you like to be bait? Such a good song. Alright, so caught in underground and caverns. Well, unfortunately, we're very far away from that. No, not really. I'm like, I bet I can find an underground right over here. Maybe not immediately with a place to fish, but I bet I can find one eventually. And now we're gonna let the whole ocean in here. But like unironically maybe. I think I might have made a big mistake here. I think we might have just flooded this whole place. It'll be fine. We'll just run ahead of it. Will that give us a place to fish? You can't drain the ocean. I might have arranged to do it here. No, depending on how the nope. Well, there's more water now. we might have drained the ocean, folks. Well, look, if this ocean gets drained, we'll make the fishermen one on the other ocean. It's not looking great right now. I bet it's gonna drain, right? We'll see. When we go back, we'll see. But we can catch fish here, so. Is that the one? No, that's a specular fish. He's speculating. Speculating how long this fishing hole is gonna work until the whole thing fills into fishing holes. Hello, Angelo. How are you? Bonefish? Bonefish, yeah! Got it. Sure, we may have drained the whole ocean in order to do it. Unimportant, ultimately unimportant. Had to take a break to pet the dog, you know. You know how it is. Drain the ocean, pet the dog. It's all on the way out. But ruining one ocean is interesting. And could we flood the bottom of the place? Because we've knocked our way into the beneath. So, like, will we go down there and there'll be, like, a lot of obsidian? See, these are fascinating questions. Do I really want to rob myself of that by plugging the hole on the way out? I mean, I guess I could open it up again. Oh, the original one was up here, that's right. Whoops. So there's one block right there. Yeah, I have a second one too. Yeah, it's sure almost gone, isn't it? So there's this part of Norse myth. Well, I guess we're gonna have to remake our little ocean thing. There's some coral, you know, we'll just get that. But most importantly, he's gonna be so proud of me. Awesome catch. It's all going according to plan. I think he might be a Zinch cultist. You've entertained me enough for today. Go. Because I drank the ocean and found you a fish made of bones? Yeah, I mean, there's not too much left, is there? Might as well. And we can just build the kid a house somewhere else, and this will be, you know, this will be the drained ocean. Oh wait, no, there's the stopgap we placed in later, too. Seashell farm? Yes, yes. You'd grow many seashells there. Nobody knows what happened to the sea. Must have fallen down some stairs. Follow down, indeed. Anywhere Sam's place will grow shells, you made a bunch of rows. Oh, nice. Yeah, because it would fill up here, and then once it fills up this whole volume, it would move over here. But if we just free open the bottom part of this, then this entire lake will drain down. And now I am very interested with the mechanics of water in Terraria. Now I'm very interested indeed. This is fun. Hi, Stupid Red. Hello. Since you're becoming a more responsible adult, you won't be here as much. Oh, and you said I pronounced your name almost perfectly. I was engrossed in the water of the game. Yeah, I looked it up the other day, and I was like, maybe I can try to do a little better. So I figured I wouldn't do it just right, but I don't want to just like keep on saying stuff wrong because I don't know how. Some sounds are tough, but some, like if I just like practice them a couple times, I can do them halfway right. Is that a statue of a scorpion? Glorious, that'll make a fine addition to my collection. Wait, what was that? Fishing power. Fisherman's Pocket Guide displays fishing information. So it'll tell us how good the fishing is here. How's the fishing today, you would say? And I would say 64. Just wanted to scream in a crowd. Okay, fair enough. No, there's... I mean, even like my first name, my name is Parker, right? Which is a dumb name, and I don't like it particularly. But it is what it is. But like Yankees and stuff, which is what people in the South call anyone from, like, the north half of the whole country. People in New England or Boston or whatever, like they have like a rotive R, I think is what it's called, where they sort of make like an ah sound instead of the ER. And many times when I've met somebody and introduced myself, I thought they just like didn't hear me and thought my name was something else other than it was. And then they were just like, no, like, I heard you, this is how I talk. And then I'm like, oh, whoops. And the water is making its way. Nature is healing, unless the part of nature you cared about was inside of an ocean, in which case nature may not be exactly healing. Nature is creating obsidian, and that is its own measure of health. Eventually I could have a separate loadout for fishing and mining. That would be good. Like, this is what I wear to go out and meet the charming animals of the place. This is what I wear to meet penguins. This is my walk-around armor. Haha, take that, world! No, don't drop me into the water. Don't drop me into the fire. I guess the water's not complete enough yet. It's working! Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here with this? We need to figure out, because if we just go, like... Because the water can't be, like, disappearing, so where's it going to? It's just, like, dropping in here, and then... Oh no, well, I got too distracted by what the water could have been doing. I guess it's all just disappearing now. Or maybe, I don't know. Water dries in the underworld. Okay, yeah, I guess we're draining the whole ocean and evaporating it out. Well, that's not perfect, but what are you gonna do? Because you can just imagine all of that water disappearing into nothing. Yes, R.I.P. the ocean. We did get a number of obsidian. Now, was it worth it? Can't go around asking me questions like that. I know you didn't, but you can't if you were inclined to. Just don't. Because, I mean, obviously it was worth it. I'd do it again. I mean, I wouldn't, necessarily. It may not be as interesting the next time, but I'd do it again. We never have a bucket? I don't think so. How does one make a bucket? Trash can? Empty bucket? Just iron. Imagine you shape. Sure. I made one. I have imagined it. Water on one of the sides. On like the top, like so. Like that. Later, Angelo. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Have I defeated the Eater of Worlds? I don't think so. That's probably the name of the corruption boss. I have not fought them. So I fought like the red boss on my other Terraria world. I'm not like experienced. I only played like a bit and lost, you know, when I went to hard mode, so I quit. So if you like make like a terrace system for the water to fall down, it'll duplicate more of it. Cool. And when we get back, the ocean will be gone. We're gonna need to build a new house for this fisherman kid. We're gonna need to take our toilet and go home. Oh no, he's gonna walk out looking for the water. It's in the background. Where did I put it? Hey guys, there's still some water in the ocean here. We didn't lose all of it. Oh yeah, we're fine. Look. It's all still here. In conclusion, I should never be trusted with any fragile thing. Least of all the planet. Least of all. And now, look at me. Unable to fish. Hard knock life. And it's all just gonna go down there and get evaporated. All of the beautiful water in the world. Nah, some of it'll be trapped internally in there. Not much. Some. At least there's another ocean there. So far unspoiled. At least if you squint, it looks like the ocean's still there. Why is the ocean my favorite place to go? It has tons of cool fish, duh. Yeah, does it? Have I destroyed one or more shadow orbs? I don't think so. It's possible that it happened. Oh man, that button's so good. No, no, we're not going to destroy the ocean. We want to preserve it. We want to make sure it's safe. What if somebody like me is over there right now destroying it? And someone like me is needed to save it from a person like me out there destroying it? What if that's what's going on? You know, what if that's what's happening? Whoops. Oh, well, landed on water at least. Well, that's 50 jungle bats, so at least that's taken care of. Whatever else goes on, that jungle bat problem's done. Ah, we'll drink some coffee. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh no! Alright. I remembered my ability in enough time. Alright, so we... Oh, you can just do this to, Okay. Okay. I just need to get this and then I can walk right up to the things and bash them. Also, it turns it to stone. Okay, cool. Non-explosive solution to shadow orbs. I see. Oh no! Well, okay, we lived. Oh, okay. Man, I sure wish I kept one of those. So we'll do this, and then the chest will get blown up, and I won't be able to get it. No, the chest is fine. And I get violent spike shoes. And those are the ones that let us slide down the wall. But not the ones that let us kick off of the wall. No, they're the same. They have improved ability if you combine them. Oh yeah, we must have died down here and thrown a bunch of stuff on our inventory away, and now I have picked it up again. Do bombs sink and blow up in the water? They sure do. Okay, well. A horrible chill goes down my spine. We're probably about to get killed. We got a musket, so that's good. Those doors off. Well, I guess we've done one. Let's see about the brain of clue before we beat the wall of flesh. Yeah, that was the red corruption boss, right? I love the underground houses in Terraria, they're so cool. Swedish head hopes that I'm dead, yeah. Right. As if it would take that long to die. I can die hundreds of times before I blow up that many shadow orbs. Yeah, there we go. Hermes boots, super fast running. Widely regarded as being nice to find. We don't really need the inner tube most of the time. We don't really need water walking most of the time. Ooh, this is a nice looking place. Full of junk. And like they got like a unicorn statue out here. I gotta have that. That'll make a fine addition to my collection. Eventually I can combine boots to get both benefits. Yeah, I remember there being something with that, but not distinctly what it was. More platinum, very good. After all, raw materials are the best thing. You can put them into a box if you don't care about them, and then whenever you want them, they'll be right there. And that's the point of mining. That's why we mine. And eventually why we realize we're not picking up the thing we're mining and that we should do that. I can't believe that drained the whole ocean into the underworld to destroy hell didn't work. It seemed like a sound plan. How could they have thought of it? No! Not enough speed. So much quality of life since you played back in my day. Yeah. You know, I get a lot of that. And people will be like, I'll be watching, you know, they'll be watching me playing Minecraft or whatever. They're like, what about this or that? I'm like, I don't even know what you mean. Oh, look how beautiful this is. It looks like a cat looking at a floating island. It looks like this cat. It looks like the town cat Sassy looking up into the sky. Like someone, you know, if you've ever seen like a painting of somebody like who's got like their pets painted in some way. So that's pretty fun right there. That's nice. Perfect. Is this her house? Yeah. No, she lives over here with the Dryad, that's right. Oh, it's the thunderstorm. I'm like, what has happened? Oh yeah, we're fast now, that's right. Oh, that's right. This guy's a jerk. My character just lays down in the thunderstorm. It's always nice to do that. You know, if the thunderstorm doesn't drop anything on or around your house, then I like them. I'm not sure what the goldfish walking on land, like where the mental calculus is that leads to it, but I'm not like opposed to it, you know. Sometimes goldfish walk on land. What are you gonna do? Alright, so we got maximum mana. Yeah, they don't. The thunderstorms don't seem to have like too many special things, but yeah, rainstorms because you get like all the raincoat zombies and such. The sprint shoes are so nice, though. As I run into someone and stop sprinting with them. I don't know how I would check. Ah. and then just leave it there forever. That's fine. That's very much what I behave like, so it tracks. Hooray! We're under attack. Oh, the gravity is lower here. We're like way high up. Murderous Star Fury. We're in space, yeah. Murderous Star Fury. You know, that's probably even better than Bat. Even if it is a dangerous Bat. Man, there's a lot of harpies there. Oh yeah, super fast. It looks like Rainbow Bright Sword. Am I under attack? Oh, that's... It also sends the comets. Oh, that's awesome! Oh, that's so good. It's like air support. The stars just falling down. It was making me nervous until I remembered, oh yeah, that's right, I do that. That's me. Yeah, we could just sit out here and then we would be able to shell them from the safety of the house. No, they don't go outside yet. Right, so the star can't fall. No, it can't. It can totally fall into them. You just gotta line it up. Yeah. All right, harpy farming. I think it's platinum. I can't really tell. A goblin army is approaching from the west. That's bad news. But yeah, very nice, yeah. Some platinum, murderous star fury sword. That's a good mods too, right? Damage, speed, and crit chance. Cause, all right, we need to go deal. Oh no, they're here. They're here in the sky with me. This ain't gonna go so well. Maybe we'll be fine. Okay, it's already over. Like, did they... Is it already gone, or are they, like, at the village? Yeah, there we go. I'm like, they're not gone. They're not gone. These jerks don't just leave. You know, the star thing is really nice for this, right? Because they're above us. And then we can just, like, safely shell down at them. Well, relatively safely. Safely for me, not for, like, the people of the town. Oh yeah, he's just like throwing the scimitar. Oh yeah, here we go. The Triad is just wrecking them. She is like a strong fighter. She gets it done. These guys are like, man, I sure do love goblin invasions. This is my jam. Alright, now we're all here. We're all safely ensconced. I mean, except for, you know, like, that new guy who's a jerk. Hey, did we win? Oh yeah, we won. They're all gone. Cool. Yeah, well, we've got, like, decent armor, you know, like, 18 defense isn't a ton, but it's, like, fine. And having 380 hit points is pretty good. The sword's strong. Having the stars drop down had to have helped. And the unpleasant harpoon is a... Oh. A very strange ranged weapon. I guess you could use it and, you know, we'd have to see. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's high damage. Average speed, strong knockback, but if it takes that long to shoot a second one... Does it drag him into you like Scorpion? I mean, you would be able to be like, get over here! And that's very good. That's obviously very, very good to be able to do that when you want. But do I want it more than I want money? Nah. Okay, so now we can start buying Sakura trees and blowing just so much money on it. But, of course, we also could get a horse. That reminds me, we haven't been riding our slime! Of course, a mount isn't as fast as running with your little feetses once you get your little feetses online. We'll be fine, right? Yeah, I can fall into this water, yeah. I think the double jump would have saved us regardless. It's still pretty funny to fall, though. Well. Well, well. I tire. Oh, yeah. Used to remove paint or coatings, can sometimes collect moss, the paint scraper. They don't want us up here. Oh, wow! Well, in conclusion, that is not enough water to break your fall. Well, could happen to anyone. Aha! Yep, it definitely seems like it's a pretty good way to find them. And if I'm here on this netting like I'm playing Mario, then I won't fall down all the way. Alright, this one is pretty nice. Gravity banner, which can be placed. And we get a rash lucky horseshoe. Negates fall damage. Haha, yeah, now we're talking. And a sky mill used for special crafting, but hey, a lucky horseshoe, that'll come in handy. Just about 30 seconds ago, yep. Well, you know, you can't have everything right on time. Got them to make floating island furniture, and it might also might give you good luck too, just like the flavor text says. Well, you know, maybe it does. Silver, this is worthless. And it also is combinable. Cool, cool. Cause yeah, this is an awesome place to farm harpies, right? Cause we can just chill like right here. They've got nothing else to do but fight us. We can just like jump out here, grab the things, and then like they can't really get in. I mean, not like we need to farm them, but we could. So Sky Island here. Sky Island here. If we check over there, are we gonna find another one? Maybe. We can check there and there and there and there. And there. I defeated the 50th Harpy. Yeah, you know, I sure did. And Abby helped. Maybe one there. And there. Yeah, yeah. I can see though that now that I appreciate that you could get rope, that like this is probably gonna be one of the first things I normally do. I like floating islands. I mean, abstractly. This won't surprise you to learn, but I haven't personally been to a floating island. Not really. Only in games and my dreams. But you know, in the event that there is one, I would like to go. I don't normally like going places that aren't my house, but I think for a floating island I would make an exception. I'm willing to figure out how I would feel about it. No, on pontoon boat. Yeah, I've been on like a floating platform out in the middle of a lake, you know. Yeah, no planes don't really count. Not for a floating island. A flying fortress, sure. But not a floating island. An island's different. Oh, we created a space where skeletons could corrupt. Well, I think that went rather well. We didn't put on the fall damage thing, it's fine. We're not gonna fall in and die or anything. That would have been funny. This sword is very stylish. Oh, there's Elfman. That I would totally love to go on like an airship like that. I think it'd be great. There's it was a cartoon, like an adult animated show called Archer. It had a heyday years ago, you know, like it wasn't obscure. You may well have heard of it. By H. John Benjamin, the guy that also did Bob's Burgers. But they did an episode where they were spies. They were very stupid anyway, but they go on to like an airship, and one of the characters can't get it past his head that this airship is made of helium, like the inside of it is filled with helium and not hydrogen, so he's constantly freaking out thinking it's going to explode, and no matter how many times it's explained to him that it's like an inert gas, he doesn't get it, and I just think that's very funny. Exactly. Going on a rampage, etc. But in this one, like somebody goes to light a cigarette or something, and he like smacks them in the face, you know, and just starts screaming at people about how they're gonna get everybody killed, and they're like, just steadily trying to explain to him, one of those things. It's a TV show, so they tell the same joke over and over, and it gets funnier, unless it doesn't. Alright, so if we give him this feather, what will we make? Okay, so we can get a gravity potion out of all this stuff. We can get angel wings, but we have to get these soul of flight and soul of light, and I have no idea how to get those. So I guess these feathers aren't really good for much for me. We'll put them in a box. You say they're hard moon drops? Ah, I see. Perhaps one day I'll get to them. That painting is just very excellent. And I love the idea that Felicite would get, like, that she would commission a painting of her cat looking up at a floating island in the sky. And it's excellent that that painting, like, inspired us to go, boldly discover, just as the cat wished to do. That poor ocean. There used to be so much in it. Is this ocean smaller than that one was? Maybe they're the same size. Oh well. Well, my character is gonna lay down, and so too am I. Indeed. Well, Luke, I could have stopped it. At a lot of points I could have stopped it, and I thought it would be more interesting to not stop it. So, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Literally, what are you gonna do? You break like a priceless vase, and then someone's like, what have you done? And you're looking at all of it in your hands, and you say, no, it's all still here. Are they playing Rochambeau? The rock, the paper, and the scissors? Before we go, I'll relate to you how I play rock, paper, scissors against people. I am excellent. So what I do in the event that I'm forced to play, which I try to avoid, I'll look at someone right in the eye, which is not my normal custom. I'll say, all right, I only do rock. And then I'll only do rock until I win or lose. And I find that it's like a really interesting way to approach the philosophy of the game. Because you just say to them, I'm an honest man, and you make them believe you or not. You let them choose if they want to take advantage of your honesty, if they want to call you a liar, if they want to just see how long you'll do rock in a row. Indeed, KP. Don't it always seem to go? As it happens, I'm a huge Joni Mitchell fan, and I love the Counting Crows too, so both versions of Big Yellow Taxi get played by me, but you know, I celebrate both of their catalogs. But I think it all went very well. But the Big Yellow Taxi is about to come and take this Terraria world away. So, don't it always seem to go that midnight rolls around? It's not gonna rhyme. I could make it work, I just don't feel like it. The real song's good enough already. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. I will be back tomorrow. I think I have to run like an errand at some point. It's not gonna be that bad. So, I'll be around. We'll likely kick off the day with a new Total War campaign. Likely. Not necessarily, but likely. And then, you know, see what else we're doing through the rest of the day. I'm probably going to play that Oxun game for another hour or hour and a half or two if the playtest is still working. Because honestly, I just want to beat that second boss and see just a little bit more of it. And I was having a lot of fun. But, anyway. We'll see what the future holds. Perhaps I'll see you guys there. Good night, Luke. Good night, KP. Good night, Stupid Rat. Good night, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed, and perhaps I'll see you in a later stream or video. And, yeah, that's it. That's the game Terraria. You know, this is... I have never decorated in Terraria so much in my life. Look at all the statues. Look at all the paintings. I'm so proud of me. I don't even need to do anything else. I've already won. Good night, everybody.